Hello, my name is Kevin Keegan. Today we're here to talk about the competencies and standards established for instructional designers by the International Board of Standards for Training, Performance, and Instruction, or IPSI. The materials presented in this presentation meet all guidelines established for copyright laws by IPSI. Hope you enjoy this presentation. Thank you. What is instructional design? Instructional design is an approach that systematically creates instructional material for use in learning, as quoted by Dr. Robler. Result indicators that assure that the materials produced by the instructional designer actively achieve their stated goals include that the students are motivated to learn and are kept engaged in the learning process. Standards are addressed and students can pass required tests. Instruction meets the needs of the learners with different ability levels, and the instruction is consistently successful in various situations. Competency in instructional design. According to the International Board of Standards for Training, Performance, and Instruction, or IBSP, competency is defined as an integrated set of skills, knowledge, and attitudes that enables one to effectively perform the activities of a given occupation or function to the expected standards. IPSI standards were created by the International Validated Standards for Instructional Design through the thorough research of the IPSI competency development teams and the participation of over 1,000 professionals in a variety of working contents. IPSI produced and published 22 competencies. For each of these competencies, there are also accompanied with performance statements. Reviewed and revised the standards for instructional design due to the many changes that have occurred in the industry and the changes in technology. IPSI identified 22 instructional designer competencies in this review. It also grouped these competencies into 5 domains, and these domains were supported by 105 performance statements. Due to copyright restrictions of these competencies and standards, we will talk about the domains and give a summary of some of the competencies and performance statements in the next section. The 5 instructional designer domains established by IPSI include professional foundations, planning and analysis, design and development, evaluation and implementation, and management. In the professional foundations domain, IPSI recommends that the instructional designer be able to effectively communicate in a variety of formats, be able to apply the necessary research and theory, always update and improve knowledge, skills, and attitudes, and have the ability to apply the data that has been collected. In the planning and analysis domain, instructional designers should have the ability to conduct a needs assessment to design the appropriate solutions and strategies. They should identify and describe the target audience. They should be able to select and use techniques to determine the instructional content, and they should be able to analyze existing and emerging technologies and for their potential use. In the design and development domain, the instructional designer should be able to use a professional instructional design, organize instructional programs to be designed and developed and evaluated, design instructional interventions, plan non-instructional interventions, select and modify existing instructional materials, develop instructional materials, and design learning assessments. In the evaluation and implementation domain, instructional designers should be able to evaluate interventions, revise solutions based on data, and implement, disseminate, and diffuse interventions as needed. In the management domain, instructional designers should be able to apply business skills to manage the instructional design function, manage partnerships and collaborational relationships, and plan and manage instructional design projects. IPSB presents these standards for 4 unique groups to implement within their professional environments. These 4 groups include instructional designer practitioners, instructional designers or training managers and administrators, instructional designing oriented academics, and finally, professional organizations that deal with education and training. The following resources were used to compile this presentation. I'd like to offer thanks to the following people who made this presentation possible. Dr. Michael Simonson from Nova Southeastern University, Dr. Margaret Robler from Nova Southeastern University, Katusa Suzuki from the International Board of Standards for Training, Performance, and Instruction, and Stanley Thomas Bird. Thank you for all your help, and I hope you appreciate this presentation. Thank you.